Hey guys, Eric Guarino back here for thebasscollege.com, and we have arrived. Lake Champlain, May 2015. I'm down here with my buddy Steve Carey. Should be a lot of bass. This is going to be a great video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, so stay tuned. Fishing for 2 minutes.
Yep.
It's a decent one. Fishing jerkbaits on this point here, right near where we launched, just to see what was going on. And I have a pike right here, but unfortunately, Steve got the smallmouth. Trebles. Tricky with those trebles, man. Fatty. First
hey man,
one.
Skunk's out the boat.
Fat pre-spawner. Nice fish. Alright, so far it's been a little bit slow. We've ran into a few more pike than we would like, but we're just running points right now. Water temp is 59 to 60 degrees, and Steve caught that one smallmouth on a jerkbait, and besides that, it's just been pike, white bass, perch. So we're just running points, trying to find something. That's the best one of the day so far.
Time. Oh man.
Bad one. Still looking for a little bigger.
Yep.
Nice one. Look how fat he is. Mega bass jerkbait. Get it good. Yeah. We probably should. I mean, you see the waves out there? Oh, well, you got one though. So right now we're dealing with a little bit of wind, not too much, but finally got this fatty to go on a Kitech. We have to work all the protected bays. It's ridiculous on the main lake. Nice football, 3.5, solid. Oh, right at the freaking boat, man. Right after mine. Right after my nice smallie. Jerkbait. That was it, right at the boat. Yep. Alright, 2 decent ones. Had one hell of a front blow through, and this north wind is stiff. So there's the first bass, 2-pounder. Look how fat he is on the pointer. This might be a tough day, we'll see. Okay, so I really haven't been filming too much, and I apologize for that, but it's just been a tough morning in terms of wind, cold, but we moved on to this little stretch. Let me show you. These reeds right here, shallow, 3 foot of water about. Steve just caught like a 1.5 pound fish on a spinnerbait, and then the next cast I got this one to go on the swim jig. So that's about, you know, a 3-pound fish, 2 3/4. Not a giant, but we're finally moving up in the world a little bit from the 6-inch largemouth we were catching earlier. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully it gets better as the day progresses. No, but that's a nice fish. We finally made it out to the main lake. Steve's throwing mega bass jerkbait. Alright, there we go. Saw that fish hit, right?
Saw him come up. Didn't see him inhale it. He must have grabbed it right when I saw him. Punched up.
Nice. shaped like a football. That's the true football right there. Man. Stupid wind. There we go. That's a testimony to good hooks on your jerk baits. Another, wow, that's a football for sure. All right, let's get a picture of them.
Right on this cast.
Got him. That's more like it. Nice one.
Yeah.
Still plucking away with those jerk baits. Look at this. Just as I turn my camera on, we get our first double. This is mine, about a 2-pounder, and Steve's got a much bigger one. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. That's the biggest one, I think. Close to it. He's longer. Of that. Hey, so I am happy to report that I'm finally catching him. He was schooling me for a while until I switched to this profile. This is an Excalibur, I believe. But more about the profile, the color. It's a nice fish. They're all fat and healthy. Catching a lot of freaking pike too, but not filming any of those, obviously. Having a much better day. My biggest one of the trip so far. And same thing, jerkbaits working the break line here in about 7-8 foot of water, big flat. These fish are getting ready to come up, spawn. Pretty looking smallmouth, man. I love the fish up here. All right, let's get some more. So I'm running out of a lot of GoPro battery, so I'm not really gonna film too many more of these, but I just wanted to give you guys one last idea of the kind of fishing we've been having today, because that was literally right after I released mine. So it's been a nice day. We're really looking for some bigger size, so we're gonna keep moving around, and I'll save the battery for when we get some bigger ones. Another fatty. Fishing a nice little point here in 12 foot of water, current's coming around it, and we're right out of a spawning bay. Nice fish. Let's keep on. This is pretty much every cast at this point, at least for Steve. And that's a nicer one. Yeah, definitely a nicer fish. He's got one hook in him. Nice. Look at the stomach on that one. You think he's thinking about spawning? Wow.
Go.
Sweet.
3 casts in a row.
Awesome. What a day. Moved to some largemouth water. Tied on a Kitech. Small one. Hopefully find a few bigger ones. Nice. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. How about that? Solid. Oh, we're probably gonna be a shadow though. That's all right. Nice one.
Oh, that's a nice.
That's the kind, man.
Oh,
All right, not too big. That's 2 flips too big. There we go. Switched over to a dirty jig. Solid fish. Just about out of battery and time on my GoPro, so this will probably be the last one you see. But nice bass. Flipping jigs. Definitely a fun turn in the action from this morning. It's all jerkbaits this morning. Now we're flipping some jigs for largemouth. Not bad. 2-pounder.
I gotta tell you, it hasn't gotten old waking up to this view. It's gonna be a nice day today. Light wind. Actually, just the right amount of wind, honestly, compared to what it's been. So, this should be a good one.
Alright, this is the first good one of day 3. Steve and I both caught a male and a pike. This is a nice one. Look how dark he is. That's a true football right there. Again, still throwing them jerk baits. But we got different conditions today. Bluebird skies, a lot less wind. So we might have to change it up a little bit. We'll see. But that's a good way to start. Nice dark fish. Probably pushing 3 pounds. So there was a pretty good drop off at some point. It was pretty shallow up there.
It's still pretty 8 feet now. Yeah?
Yep, on the swim bait. Big one. I think, maybe not. No, it might be a pike. Really? Did you? Oh no, 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 no. I killed it. I did another one that got it killing it. Come on up. Come on up. This one. Goodness. Back to where we ended yesterday.
Cast after catch, missing a giant.
Yeah.
Blind eye.
Man, if only you could have stuck that other one like that.
Yeah, buddy. There you go.
Nice one.
So beautiful, man.
I love it. Could be my favorite way to fish, really. I think Steve has pulled 5 or 6. This is my first. And last night after I turned the camera off, I think we ended up with around 10. Man, Lake Champlain. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back to Jersey. My next one, sorry I'm not filming, just we have such a long day today and I have so little battery and memory card space that I can't film all these fish. But I had to film this one. This is a nice one. Look at how he choked that dirty jig, man. You gotta love it. That's the thing about Champlain, man. We've been milking this spot back and forth. Every time we go up and down, there's more fish. It's crazy. Let's keep going. I know. Another nice one. All decent bass. That's what it was like yesterday. 3/4 ounce jig. Kitech. Nice. Alright, after a long and painful dry spell. First rattle trap fish. The whole trip. We've had a lot of nice follows, but the lack of wind I think is hurting us. That's a nice one on the trap though. Not bad, chunky. First fish in a while.
No wind's tough.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just gonna say let's move foul.
He is.
Out the line.
Yeah, he wrapped around.
Oh, there's a small one.
Damn, first cast. Yeah. Oh wow, not bad at all. That's a good one.
Oh, LDR, long distance release.
I switched over to this pointer to be. There we go. Double.
Mine's small.
I don't know how mine is yet. Oh, mine's not that small. Mine's a good one, actually.
It's not bad, yours.
Let's get him up so we can have a double. Oh, come on. Ate the Lucky Craft. Little fatty. Love when they get that pointer 78 across. Oh yeah, nice one. Barely.
Oh, and he's throwing up.
Spitting up bait fish. Fat one. That's what we want to see. Oh. Got him. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. There we go. He's in the boat.
Gotta lay him down because I can't get my hand around him.
Yeah. That's a nice one. What's going on right now? Just caught this nice one on the pointer. Steve's got one on. I don't know how nice it is. It's a decent one. Oh yeah. Another double. Look at that. Solid fish. Awesome. Let's get a picture. So far I've lost 5 Lucky Crafts to pike this week. 5. Nice. Not a bad one. There you go. That's a nice one. Chunky.
Here, this is when we decided we have to run all the way back to the boat.
There we go. I'm catching all the pike in the back of the boat, like usual. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a picture fish. Here's your next update from Champlain. More doubles. Steve's got like 4 in a row on this point. See what we're working right now. A lot of big boulders around this area. This is a nice one, about a 3-pounder, maybe a little under. It's a nice fish too. More Champlain doubles, man. Awesome. Lay into them. Oh yeah, finally I got a hit on it. All right, nice. It's good.
Oh, there's a pike.
Pike?
Nope, good small.
Nice, nice.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There are a ton of huge ones with them. I figured talking about how they fight so crummy.
Right?
This one's fighting.
That's
good.
yeah, that's what happens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got a face full of hooks. You got him. Just cup him. Yep. In the boat. Big one. And I got a hit on the tube too, so hopefully I can get a few on that now. Wow. Bait of the week. This was just a do-nothing spot we found here. We wanted to actually fish the point on the other side, but a boat pulled up on it.
Oh,
so we came down here. Oh, that's a stud.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I see a fish there or it's the one you're fighting.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
We got two nice ones. Two big ones.
This is not cross lines. Yeah. It's like you land yours.
All right, I'm going to the back to land mine.
All right, you land yours in the back.
This one. Look at that. Awesome. Let's get a picture. Well, this is gonna wrap up the GoPro video for the day. I might get a little more in. I have a few minutes left. Let me see. I got 3 minutes left. This has been by far the most insane spot we've fished so far this week. I don't even know how many pounds of smallmouth we've pulled off here so far, but it's just been ridiculous. And look at how fat they are. This is insane.
We've been in the spot for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We caught like 15 bass. Right
yeah,
here.
15 nice fish. That's awesome.
He just spit up a gigantic aloe.
Yeah, these fish are feeding. That's what we wanted to find. We wanted to find actively feeding fish, and we found them. Steve caught a big one, second cast, and look at this.
Fourth cast.
Fourth cast. Another football. Wow. Out in the middle of nowhere right now. Fishing a little spot. It never ends. I just can't stop filming. I got 20 seconds left to film, guys. And it has been every cast. I caught 4 fish in a row, back-to-back-to-back casts, including a nice 4+. Then I caught an 11-pound pike. Steve's catching them. And there was another boat. That's why we were trying to be quiet. Oh, 5 seconds left. See you guys. Day 4. Let's rock. Hey guys, this is the first good one of day 4. We're about 10 minutes in and I caught it on a RC stick jerkbait. Look at how fat the gut is on that fish. That's a solid smallmouth. Should be a good day. We caught plenty of fish yesterday and we're looking to do more today. That's a great way to start. We're fishing main lake points again. Let's get after them. Nice start. Okay, so both the spots we whaled them at last night held very few fish on them this morning. So just as yesterday, we had to kind of make a change, find some new areas, and we found this big rock shoal that extends way out, and it looked perfect for a spinnerbait. And even though a spinnerbait hasn't really been producing much for me this week, I keep throwing it because I found so many good areas they should hit it, and I finally got this guy to go. Not a big one, but hopefully that's a sign that I can get a few more to go on it. Not a giant, but a nice fish. Still running points. Get up here. That's a nice one. Fat. Oh. Look at the gut on that one, man. Awesome. We were just talking about largemouth in this spot.
Color change.
Yep. Steve changed the color on his jerkbait. The water's a little bit more stained. Yes! That's the largemouth of the trip right there. Changed to red and gold. Sorry. We got a little bit more stained water. We came into this little bay, and I was just talking about largemouth because it looks perfect for him.
And he's feeding. He's got a.
Yeah.
See what happens when the guy's hanging up with a campfire and you decide to go study the map inside your room?
Let's get a picture. There he is. Jerkbait. Another largemouth. Not a big one. Choked it though. There's another one. Oh, this is a pike. Damn it. Just feels like one. Actually, I don't know what this is. It's gotta be a pike. No, it's not. Nice. It was fighting like a pike. They're just fighting really good. Bad one. Yeah, got 3 in a row now. A little better. Nice. Look at that, guys. He fooled me. I've been catching so many damn pike this week, and when he just took off with that, I was like, that's a pike for sure. We've been moving around a lot. I just wanted to show you this fish because look what I got him on. Just fan casting a jig. Dirty jig, Texas craw. Aggressive smallmouth, man. I love the proportions on these fish. Springtime has definitely become my favorite time to come up here. I've had 3 follow-ups in a row. Finally found an area with some good fish. Oh look, he's got a big chunk taken out of him. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, the water is cold. Yeah. Solid.
Got one?
Yep. Nice one, man. That's a good one. Long. This is a long one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Pretty fish, man.
Good quality fish on this point, man.
Mm-hmm. He was already rigged up with something else. Wow. Mm-hmm. Another chunk taken out. Oh, that's a big one.
Barely hooked. I mean, barely.
Uh-oh. Oh! Spitting up stuff, see that? It's a big alewife. Matching the hatch. Look at that. Oh. Coming in pretty green.
He sure is.
Let's get him. Yes. Ooh. He is feeding. Saw that alewife he spit up.
Did you see it spit up?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a nice one, man. That's a really nice fish.
Let's get a picture.
Yeah, definitely. How big that one is, but I would say pretty big. That might be a 5-pounder. Not quite, but maybe.
Yep, on the nose.
5-pound smallmouth. How do you like that? One little hook. What a fish. What a fish. Finally got my 5-pounder. Incredible. All right, let's get a picture and get him back in the water. 5 pounds on the nose, guys. Let's get him back. Not only am I never going to be able to fish in New Jersey again, I don't think I'm going to be able to fish anywhere else but here again. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable fishing. Unbelievable lake. Nothing more you could ask for, really. Tell you what, when fish like this just become an average sight at a spot, you know you're on them.
They're a little bit few and far between, but the quality's the best all week.
Yeah.
thinking I'd like to fish that point, and it was a boulder. I'm like, shoot, there's someone on it, but it's a rock. And then I felt.
A lot of them are getting it like that. Yeah, I might not be able to lift this one up. That's a big one, actually. Shit. Yeah, you got him. Big time. Yep, you got him. Wow. That's a solid one. 4 1/4. More. Wow. Yeah. All right. Next update for you guys. We finally left that area, and look at this one. Another stud. Hailing that jerkbait. That fish, I don't think could get any fatter. It has some weight to it, man. All right, Steve and I just had a double. I got one on a tube. And now this is a big one. Yeah, that's a nice fish. We're back in one of the spots we caught him at a few days ago. Like I said, I just got one on the tube. He got one on the jerkbait. Didn't film, but I'm gonna film this one because it's a nice one.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah, another solid fish. Caught a lot of solid fish today. Not the numbers of yesterday or the day before, but as far as quality goes, I think this is our best quality day.
2 nights in a row at 38 degrees, we're lucky.
Yeah, our water temps went down 3 degrees from this spot. These fish are a lot colder, we were saying too.
Good
but they're
fish,
fat, feeding up. All right, we were just saying, time to get out of here. And I made one last throw with the jerkbait. What a way to end the day, man. We had no expectations for that in here. Right on this little point. That's a good fish. Beautiful. Hasn't been an amazing numbers day, but as far as quality goes, it's definitely been my best. That's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. For more videos, information, tips, and free bait offers, go to www.thebasscollege.com.